Just finished an ABC quick check on my bicycle. Got her cleaned up a little bit, checked all the nuts, bolts, and screws, cleaned the chain and lubed. Now, if you've never had an opportunity to go on an overnighter on a bicycle, this is your chance. So Richard, you're actually going to take all of this stuff on an overnight ride? I don't think so. This is stuff I thought I would need, and now I'm going to go through and find out what I really need and what I think I can live without. Let's sort through this stuff. Toilet paper, I already have some in a different spot, so we won't need that. I'm not going to need all those little bags. I will need insect spray. I'm going to take that with me. I'm not sure about this lock. I'm going to take the lock, but I don't think I'm going to take this little part here. My homemade lock there. I am going to take, because I want to video some of this, I am going to take the tripod. These are my straps. Tie my load down. I'll need those. I get that stuff for my video equipment. My earbuds, I will take those. I'm debating. I don't know if I'm going to listen to music or not. I will take my pocket juice here. Clothespins and clothesline, not for an overnighter, don't need that. This is my case for the gimbal I'm using now. I will take that, but some of the stuff that's in here I won't need. That goes out. This is a limited amount of toiletries, and this is my camp towel. I don't know if I'm going to shower yet or not. We'll see. I have 2 bags of mints, and this one also has some medicine in it, but I have that in another spot also. Alright, glasses cleaning. I love taking this stuff with me. There's nothing worse than having dirty glasses. Of course, I have my prescription medications. I'm going to need to take those. This right here is my pillowcase for my inexpensive little blow-up pillow. This is, see if I can get that out of here. Holding the camera is not all that easy here. That is my emergency thermal blanket. I'm not going to use that, so it's going to get down to about 58, 56 degrees tonight. I won't need it. This is for mosquitoes and flies. It's one of those head nets. I don't think I'm going to need this. Who knows? But I don't think I'll need that, so that's gone. This is my breakfast, and this is the container that I'm going to use to put my dinner in tonight. And this is my little cook kit. In there I have a little homemade pop can stove, matches. I made a little aluminum foil windscreen, and I showed that in a different video a while back. Here I have my little cases, and both of these cases go in my front bag. That's just got little things in it. Everything that's in there, my medicine, all that will be in this particular bag. I also have some wet ones and that kind of stuff. I always take my road ID. I'll be wearing that. Here I have my safety vest. I will take that. My wallet. And this is sort of a dual purpose shirt. It's got a nice collar on it, but I'll ride in this shirt. And I call these my cycling underwear right here. They're just real thin tights with a pad. And then just a regular pair of shorts. And I can use these on the bike, and I can also use them just walking around the campsite. And of course I have some underwear here. And this is what I might sleep in at night. I have some heavier socks, a long sleeve shirt, and I have some pajama pants here. Over here too, I do have a very lightweight nylon sweatpants. Do I take those or not? That's a good question. So let me sort through all this stuff, and then I need to get it packed up and put in my panniers, because I'll be leaving here in about 35-40 minutes. Alright, in front here, that is my sleeping pad and my pillow. And then right behind it, I have the tent, and that is my tripod. Here I have my Ortlieb panniers. In this particular pannier, I do have my sleeping bag, so I have that. And all that stuff that was on the bed is now wrapped up in those bags. I did have an inexpensive pair of flip-flops that I think I'm going to bring for around the campsite. And this is my front bag, and that's where I'm going to keep the gimbal and my phone as I'm riding today. Now I have to go outside and pack things up. And onto the bicycle. I'm ready. Are you ready to roll? Just saw some wild turkeys here. Of course, as soon as I stopped, they ventured into the woods. I'm on Elm Valley right now, and right back there at that corner, that's basswood. So I came down Maudlin to Basswood, and then Basswood up here to the end, and I am going to go to Flynn Road, which is a couple miles down this way. Take a left, and that should take me up to Browntown and pretty close to the state park. All right, you turkeys, where are you at? You made a liar out of me, I think. That's Elm Valley. I just came up that way, and I have to make a little left-hand turn. This is Flynn Road, and when I get to the end of Flynn, I'm going to take a left on Browntown, and I'll be almost to the state park. Nice clear sky today. Surrounded by soybeans and lots of corn. Well, as you can see, I've made it to my campsite. I got up to the end of Flynn Road and took a left on Browntown, and it was a very short ride to get here. Waited in line about 15 minutes to check in. My buddy Joe was working, so I got this nifty little campsite. Back there between those trees, those are the vault toilets. I'll be visiting them a little bit later. Nice campsite, got the tent set up. I need to get everything on the inside that I need to get on the inside. That'll be next before the mosquitoes come out, and that's not going to be too far in the future. I think last time I was here, that was my campsite. And this is where I'm located today. Alright, I need to get things finished up before the skeeters come out. The sun is setting and dinner is ready. What I have here are some ramen noodles and some tuna fish. I already had some Idahoan potatoes. I know they're microwave things, but I just put some hot water in there and they were really pretty darn good. I was impressed. And over here, I got some hot water to make some tea. Got some snacks for tomorrow on the way home. And in there I have some oatmeal for breakfast in the morning. That is, if I can find some water around here. I'm in the rustic area, so you have to hunt around. I think it's way over there yonder. Anyway, I'm going to finish my dinner. Good morning, everyone. After a fitful night's sleep in my tent, I never have slept well in a tent, I'm packing up. I've already had my breakfast. I had 2 packages of instant oatmeal, which actually turned out pretty well today. And I had some tea. I moved the bike over here so it'll be easier to pack up. I'm going to fold my tent and I'm going to fold the sleeping pad on the picnic table once I get everything cleared off. The hardest thing in the morning is trying to remember what I put in each bag, because you want to try and keep those bags as evenly distributed weight-wise as you possibly can. I've been charging my phone, so that should be good to go. I don't have any water. Yesterday when I said I would have to look for water, there's none back here. I'm going to have to go to the modern sites to get some water for the trip home. My home last night. Sleeping bags picked up and put away. Let me give you the 360 here so you get an idea. Had pretty good ventilation, and I was very fortunate last night that there wasn't any dew, because sometimes this tent actually gets soaking wet on the outside, and if it's cold enough, just your breath on the inside can cause a lot of condensation. There's the vestibule, and that's where I put my panniers last night so they don't have to go into the tent with me. The only thing that goes into the tent is my sleeping pad, my bicycle helmet, and some of the more expensive things that I have. And right there in the corner, that's where I put the front pack, which has everything I need during the night. Now I'll see how I can edit all this together so it makes sense. It may not. Who knows? By the way, that's not the way to take your tent down. Pretty wet, so I'm going to let it dry off just a little bit before I fold it up. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I have an idea. A spider's gonna have him for lunch. I left the state park the same way I came in, down Browntown to Flynn, and I'm not going back the same way I came yesterday. So this is Harbert Road, and I am headed onto Prairie Road. Hi. Right there, I'll take a right on Prairie, which is Youngren. And then I have to do a quarter mile on Red Arrow Highway to Lakeshore Drive, and that'll take me back into New Buffalo. As you can see, we're on Red Arrow Highway, and there's construction down there. Now the road is open to through traffic, but a lot of people still choose to ride Lakeshore. So this is the first time I've been down here in a couple of months, just because the traffic has been pretty bad, pretty heavy, and there really is no shoulder. We have people parking on each side of the street to head down to the private beaches. So find out what it's like today. But it is a Monday, so it shouldn't be too bad. One of the nice things about bicycle camping, bike touring, or bike packing is that you can stop at nice places like this, take your time, and enjoy the ride.